Hello, my name is Laura Renteria, and today I will be representing Cañaverales International School by accepting the EF challenge. So now, here comes the question. What does sustainable development means to you? It's really curious that exactly this question was the one chosen during the challenge, due to the fact that even before I knew about it, it was usually a constant passion of mine. And after a long research process and ideas, I could understand it better and as well its importance. Yes, its importance. What will basically be the main focus of this speech. Recently, we have noticed that how instead of advancing, principally our environmental conditions are getting each day worse. Sadly, species are disappearing. Rivers, lakes, and all the natural places we used to visit before are literally being slowly eradicated. Conditions are not the same for everyone. Pollution, garbage, smoke, and all those damaging things we were told younger to promote its eradication are getting the world power in a place where selfishness, income, destruction, and excessive and unnecessary accumulation of capital are the ones who are horribly reigning. First, in order to understand this concept better, sustainable development is a concept meant to ensure present generations' development in all fields, but without compromising or affecting the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Since my perception is a concept that usually acts against human selfishness, promotes positive global group of thinking, and basically ensures a future for human race. Even though it's not really noticed, the fact that the complete concept is meant to be sustainable development has a more complex reason than what it seems to be. But to understand this, it's important that we break this concept in two. With this, we get the words of sustainable and development, and why they need to complement each other in order for the concept to function. Development by itself is driven by one particular need, and apparently on the process it never considers the wider future impacts. As society, I'm pretty sure we can appreciate all the damage that this kind of approach can cause, being the more clear example the environmental damage caused by deforestation and fossil fuels, all promoted by different fields of industrialization. While sustainable itself, principally focus or means that it's compatible with the resources available in a specific area or region. But we must be really careful with the word, because when it's generalized, excess and abuse of resources come. They simply need to be together and, more importantly, applied. Because if we keep pursuing unsustainable development, the most hard consequences will be or come, being a requirement to start acting now. As said by David Hess, a mistake is an error of judgment, not a reflection of the person you are. It's what you learn and how you react to the mistake what will show others the who you really are. When defining the concept, it's really common that partially the idea of it's based by people only on environmental issues without taking into consideration the other fields it involves, which are society and economy, that are related when the concept worries for the social benefit, which involves the fact that everyone has food, house, work, and dress, and also by promoting the personal well-being, social inclusion, equality, and mainly everything related with the equal group benefit and development, always involving the economical activities that benefits the community without harming the environment, and as well the technological advancements that will increase the benefits of the population generally. Finally, the combination of these three factors are expected to bring principally environment conservation for not exposing plants and animal species, development that will not affect the environment, peace, equality, and respect for the human rights, and finally, fair political participation among citizens of every country. Now that we have the concept completely clear, comes the part where reflection and change can be the difference between life or death. It will be a horrible lie to pretend that now in the world everything is fine, because it's not. Children are dying of hunger, apparently in a place full of food. People are dying because pollution, animals are suffering, and every time we're getting closer to our main home destruction, the earth. What is most sad about this is that this is not something related to being unlucky and is something reversible, but we are blinded by selfishness and avarice, where we think that our own benefit is more important than the one of the others. without noticing that the community benefit is the self one. In order to transform sustainable development in something more than an utopia, we should stop acting as if money is everything that matters and being a bit more humane. We must be conscious that on this problem, all of us has a part to play, and that small actions all together can make a bigger change than the one you think. This affects everyone, and if instead of promoting industries, contamination, deforestation, social inequality, and all of these negative concepts, we start promoting education and raising sensible, responsible, and conscious human beings, this idea can turn, like maybe someday, in more than into a dream. Finally, I'm doing this video with the purpose of creating consciousness about this issue and make what is in my hands to save my home. But if this is not enough and you're still thinking that economy is more important than the environment, I just can tell you a famous phrase pronounced by Professor Guy McPherson. If you think the economy is more important than the environment, try holding your breath while counting your money. Thank you.